So this is how my curls looked before I got my hair locked up, and this was a few weeks before I went and got my locks done. Here's a clip from my Starter Locks vlog, and this is what my hair looked like during the process. As you can see, I got triangle parts and I started them with coils, and this is what it looked like when it first got done. This was the first week in, and as you can see, my coils are still looking like they did at first, but you can see that my hair is starting to frizz up a little bit and is trying to lock up slightly. So my hair kind of looked like that for the first month, and I didn't lose much length at first. And as you can see, through June and July, my hair didn't really change, but you could see it getting more frizzy as the weeks moved on. And during July, that's when my hair really started to try and lock up. In the middle, as you can see, it was trying to do some, but there was a lot of stray hairs. At the end of July, I got my very first retwist, and I let her wash, condition, and retwist them. And my locks were starting to get a little bit more locked up, and my loctician said I was on the right path. And through the following months, my hair was definitely starting to begin the lock journey, and I was losing a lot of length. The shrinkage was starting to begin. From about 3 to 6 months, the shrinkage was crazy. September, October, and November, the shrinkage was wild. As you can see, it was super short from how it was when it was curly. So that was a big adjustment, but my hair was definitely starting to lock up more as the months continued on. I would say 6 months locked was the worst shrinkage that I had. So going into 2018, my locks finally started to touch my shoulders again, and I was starting to get a little bit more length, and it was definitely starting to drop a little bit more in the back, and my locks were getting a little bit more fuller and locked up. By March, they were down my back a little bit, so I was feeling myself. So after I hit my official 1-year mark, I decided my locks were mature and healthy enough to go ahead and dye them. So I bleached it and went blonde, and it was a great change. My loctician's info is in the DB below, but it turned out great, and my locks were definitely starting to drop, and I loved this color. So at this point, as you can see, my locks are pretty much mature. The entire lock is locked up at this point, and the color was pretty good. I experienced slight dryness, but all the products that I used during my entire lock journey are in the description below. But my locks were definitely starting to drop, and I was definitely getting some more hang time. In September, that's when I really started to see it going down my back more so, and in October and November, it just continued to get longer and healthier. So going into the new year, I decided I wanted to switch up my color once again, and I decided to go red. And this is a clip from my Dyeing My Locks Red vlog, and the color turned out really nice. I think having my locks bleached beforehand was definitely an additional help to getting that vibrant red color, but if you want to see that entire video, it's in the top right corner. So this was the finished product after I had my hair dyed. The color was super vibrant, and the lock color will be in the DB below as well. And going into February and March, my hair was definitely starting to drop even more, going down my back even further, and I was loving the little length I was getting. Once April hit, you could definitely see the lock transformation that I've had. My dreads were completely down my back, and you could see it in the front as well. And this was my official 2 years locked mark, and my locks have been doing great ever since. So thank you guys so much for watching my lock journey, and make sure you subscribe and like. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.